whenever I'm ready to get on and talk, the animals are like, let's go lay in front of her. This is Sedona. Do you want to say hi? Say hi. She's shy. No, she's not. Hi, baby. It's just that magical energy. Well, love too. You show them your teethers. Show them. Yo, I love popping up on here. I knew that I wanted to do a message tonight, even though I have a headache, I'm starving, gotta go to bed, like, Bubba. Can't see my face, but we're still here. We're still doing it. Sedona. That's her name. Such a pretty name. I forgot to tell the owners because I'm dog sitting, but she's named after a city, just like my baby, my Anaheim. Anaheim and Sedona. I saw 111 on the timer. So I don't know what's gonna come out, but all I know is my doubts are gone because my faith is high. And of course, it takes some deep soul searching, some trials and tribulations, to find faith, okay? And, I believe that sometimes we may have no faith, but that doesn't mean that we're not allowed to have faith when it does show up. So keep your opinions to yourself, I think. I mean, I know I have opinions, but when people tell you just anything, I think you should just accept them for what they're saying. It may trigger your ego at first, but once you get past your ego, there's love. And 222, you can love anyone, no matter what. If you have pure love within you, so if you don't understand, it's because you don't understand ego and what your ego does. That's all. Yeah, but I'm very excited to share with you guys just my life, okay? And that's a blessing because I've gotten feedback recently. No, but I've had to accept a lot of things about things that were said about me, things that I feel about myself. Just, I've had to, not I've had to, but I had the chance to experience a feeling of non-attachment. So now, this isn't like all the time now, like I'm free, I'm not attached to anything. That's not how it works. But I did get the pleasure of having the chance to be in that vibration for a bit. And so I was really self-aware. I am really self-aware. And I think that's what people treasure most because they feel accepted and they feel loved by me. So I just want to say that if you've been in my life or are, that I am thankful for you. Because no matter what, y'all are always showing me and things that I want to work on, things that don't resonate with me anymore. So I'm really thankful to be in a headspace to know 444 that even if it's dark, light comes like a tunnel you're trying to find your way out of. So if you feel like right now you're in a dark tunnel, well, here you go. I got some shit for you for sure. Like, we have unicorn on the bottom of the deck. Sedona, that's enough quality camera time. Can you back it up now? Sedona, come over here. Over here. Thank you. Lay down. Lay down. Thank you. Good. Good girl. Wow. So amazing. Pretty one. See? You just gotta talk to people like you know what you're saying is, oh yeah, you're so pretty. Most beautiful girl I seen. And those eyes. Okay, she's done. Huh? She got distracted. But yeah, it says, believe in the magic and wonder of your dreams and aspirations. I've said this before. If you don't believe in it, you're not going to see it. And I think that stops a lot of people, because a lot of people will go off of prejudgment and say it's not possible. Even though, whether they're religious or not, but in the universe and in religion, all things are possible. The only difference between being spiritual and being religious is who you're calling on. So if you don't believe in God, which is crazy, but I get it. Because sometimes it's like, why am I thinking of this man or this white man or a person in general? Why am I giving this all to a person I never met and shit like that? But it's quite literally a metaphor. And I don't know all the answers, and I can't tell you all the answers either. But at the end of the day, I can tell you that it all comes back to you. And 7-Eleven, you're speaking to yourself. 717, just like that. Whatever you tell yourself is true. Okay? I mean, you can think about that in a very deep way. You could think about it in a shallow way. But at the end of the day, like, if we all have doubt and fear, right? But just know that you create your reality. You like someone and you don't think they like you, you're creating that reality. But anyway, look, believe in the infinite possibilities of the universe. That's what it says. Find strength and community in shared wisdom and purpose. See, that's the thing that we are missing, is like the gathering of people. See, we all share a consciousness, but we are all still separate. This is a feeling I've had, and I'm just now getting it. I have felt alone since I could start recalling, since I could recall. Okay, and like I've been thinking like, okay, maybe it's gonna be like another person to come in and like I won't feel this hole anymore. But it's not even just one person, it's a gathering. And no, I'm not talking about polyamorous. Find strength and community in shared wisdom and purpose. Just when you share your wisdom and your purpose, like my purpose, is to spread love. That's my purpose. And just sharing wisdom. Sharing wisdom. Okay, let's see if there's anything from here. It's so important. Sharing wisdom is so important. And a gathering is so important. A community is so important so you know that you're not alone. We have Forest Guardian. Trust in the protection of those who watch over you. And there you go. Okay, it's what you feel, it's what you believe. When I read this, I said, oh yeah, there's for sure people watching over me. And it's only your logical mind that will sit there and say, who? I don't see anyone. You know what I mean? Whew. Ain't it a bitch to tap into your heart? Ain't it a bitch? And that's another thing too. I just told my friend this yesterday. We all have been hurt. 10, 11. We've all been hurt. I forgot where I was going with that. But if we've all been hurt, imagine if we all stopped loving because we were hurt. See, I choose to keep following my heart and my soul. And I follow the universe. I follow myself. This says Moonlit Grove. Trust in the unseen forces guiding you. I know I'm having a tough time right now. This is helping me. 1101, but 11 is significant. 1111 is significant. Walking through that portal. We made it to the other side. Congratulations, first of all. Hello, I see you. I literally don't even ask for anything from you guys, but to hear me out, okay? Trust in the unseen forces guiding you. Like, I don't even know who you guys are. And it's crazy because, like, you probably think I'm confident and all this shit, which I am, I can be. But I'm not doing this, like, I don't care where I'm at, how I look. Like, obviously a little bit sometimes. But most of the time, I'm accepting. And there's no fear there most of the time. But, because I did learn when I had to make a jump from one rock to another, I had to do it. I did it. And it literally changed my life because I'm like, wow, I didn't know taking this leap of faith could feel so refreshing. So for me, it's always worth it to take that leap. And I do it. Even though during the process, I may have fears. I may tumble, I may hurt myself, But in the end, I learned something and I'm on to the next level. So you really can't take advice from anyone either. Even though I have in the past, and like it felt like out of character for me, but it also felt like something I needed to do. Because if you don't change, then you're just gonna keep getting the same result type of thing. So I guess I'll give you guys like some background. So there's a person. I'm going to put this in a context, like it's not me, but it is. There's a person on your mind too much. And it's starting to get a little painful. It's starting to get, I wouldn't even say painful. I would just say like too much. Like I don't need to keep overthinking. Overthinking is the word. So I sabotage just a little bit. I mean, I think I know I'm sabotaging. And just because other people tell me, like, I'm going based off of things I've seen and what people have told me instead of just going the same way I've been going. But I think I'm still going to end up at the same destination. So, like I said, like, I had to, like, cut back a little on this person. And I thought that did help. I don't know if it helped, but it was supposed to help me to, like, be not as attached to this person. And or you're a person, could be relatable. So yeah, let me get some cards because I'm starting to feel like ugh. What in my head I said, what does this person want to say to you? 10 of coins. I'm not even sure if that's like the real question. See, I'm doubting myself a lot now. But this person sees you as very abundant. Okay. They see you as abundant. Okay. Okay, 9 of Wands. This is creating obstacles for this person. The fact that you got it on your own or whatever. We have 10 of Cups. And it was in reverse, so even though like they may see you as having everything you need, there's something about not being emotionally fulfilled. Is this upside down? Okay, yeah. I feel like there's more focus on the material and what things look like than actual feelings. This person isn't telling you. It's not telling you this. This person's actually mad at you. Again. They're mad that they see you online. You got people from your past that want to come in and fuck your life up. They can't. 4 of Wands, they can't stop because they know that this is coming. It's in your energy. The 4 of Wands, a celebration. It's going to be put on blast. It's going to be for the whole world to see almost. You know, maybe not the whole world, but someone's working their way, taking their time. I think being guided by the universe. Maybe more healing. More healing. This person doesn't want you to know much. The Moon. But they know you know because you know the Moon. Okay? They know you know the Moon. Things are about to change. Wheel of Fortune. And also the Knave of Coins. And the Wheel of Fortune. Shit's about to start, okay? And I mean in all the best ways. 9/11. Open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. So if you're feeling like I said, I self-sabotage. If you're feeling like closing up, because that's what happens when you get closer. Look at her little eyes. Self-sabotage. So don't do that. Stay open. You know? If you said like, oh, I don't think I want to go on another date, or I don't think I want to do this, like, yeah. This could go like one or two ways. I'm seeing like, love your shadow, accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Yeah, no, for sure. There's so much hate and animosity, whatever, in this paradigm right now, and 222. And from my knowledge, like if you think of like Atlantis, just Egyptians, like they didn't base things off of ego. They based it off of your heart. And a lot of y'all would fail, and it's crazy. But anyway, maybe the people that like I've known, I don't really know. Sometimes it's in your circle, you know? And you can't even attach yourself to anyone, because if you're going to outgrow that because you have a big mission that looks like outgrowing people. And this is why I'm doing this message. Is because if I can share a big mission, then you can believe in yourself that you can as well serve a big mission. And I never even, yeah, I'm a spiritualist. So obviously I do tarot. So, yeah, so we have love your shadow and open yourself to others. This looks like not closing up, not judging yourself for the things that you think, okay? Be free, be open, and love. Love yourself, love others, be love. That's the most best feeling. And if you think someone else isn't doing okay, send them love, okay? This comes from a place of peace. Manifest, wish, 222 again, wish for peace. Not even that, write it down. Know that what do you want for your future? What do you want your future to look like? 2222. Do you want peace? Is that all you want, is peace? Then say that. The universe will give it to you. Okay, so once again, be open. I'm gonna pull one more card. I'm gonna go. Different paths. Yep. And if it turns out that, like I said, your mission is big and people come and go, and it's gonna be okay. And it's okay to cry, especially. And it's hard. But if you're clearly not on the same page, don't keep hurting yourself by wanting to stay on this path that you're not meant to be on. Let me see, tarot, what spirit has to say about this. Should I stay or should I go now? The Hangman. That's another thing, is that the answers you won't know, so you don't have to overthink and be like, what's going to happen? Because whatever's going to happen will happen, and it can happen in a non-destructive way. It can happen naturally if you let it. Peace. Namaste.